Ken Hocke, Senior Editor with WorkBoat Magazine, and I've got 3 questions for Mr. Chris Bollinger, Executive Vice President of New Construction for Bollinger Shipyards here in Lockport, Louisiana. Chris, can you tell us about what we're doing here today at Bollinger Shipyard?
Yeah, today what we did was dedicated the entire fleet of the new patrol boats for the Coast Guard, the Sentinel class, fast response cutters. And this was a tradition that Bollinger Shipyards started back in 1985 on the Island class, way back when. And we had the Commandant back then, Admiral Gracie. We had then Vice President George Bush, and we had Secretary of Transportation Elizabeth Dole. And they came in and assigned commissioning pennants for all the vessels that was going to be planned for the Island class. And as many of you know, Bollinger built 49 of those vessels, and then we followed that on with another great Coast Guard program, which was the Coastal Patrol Boats, which was the 87-foot patrol boats for the Coast Guard, which we built just now, 77 of those. And now here is the new fast response cutters for the Coast Guard, and we're doing the same process. We're dedicating the entire fleet. And Admiral Papp was here, which was a phenomenal event. We had, I don't know if you've seen it, but we've had Senator Landrieu, Senator Vitter, we had the governor, we had Congressman Adderholt, who's the guy in charge of appropriating money for the Coast Guard in the House of Representatives. So it was an honor to be here. But what was the really big honor for Bollinger was dedicating a fleet of vessels that are named after enlisted heroes. And we had many of the hero families here represented, and it was just an honor to be a part of that program.
Now, Chris, can you give us an idea of what it took to secure the Sentinel class contract?
Yeah, this was a long, drawn-out process. The Coast Guard came up with requirements, and part of those requirements was to have a parent craft design that was already in operation. We went out all over the world and searched for different vessels, and we teamed up with a great partner of ours, Damen, in the Netherlands, and we found this vessel, and we competitively bid it. It was a long process for us. We spent a lot of money on the estimating process, but we sent in a proposal, and we were successful. So we're thrilled to finally be building them, and we just delivered the first vessel to Miami last month, and we hope to deliver a lot more in the very near future.
Now, Chris, not just at Bollinger, but anywhere on the Gulf Coast, what do you see in the near future for shipbuilding in the Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah, shipbuilding in the Gulf of Mexico has kind of been a roller coaster. The oil spill had a tremendous negative impact on new orders for boat building. And now that has started to, the permit process has begun again. We're starting to see the activity pick up in the Gulf of Mexico, and we're starting to see shipyards fill up again, which is great. And of course, Bollinger is blowing and going with Coast Guard, and we've got great contracts at our other shipyards. And I think right now is the upcoming years for potential growth in the shipyard industry down here.
All right, Chris, thanks for your time, and thanks for inviting us.
Thanks for being here.